All right, so just take a look at this tweet here coming from Nick over at Coin Bureau. And we talked about this earlier in the week, but if you remember in some of our videos, we've kind of broken down the end of the week was the key time. And Tim Scott expected all of this to happen today. And after the Senate Republican meeting, these are some of the things that came out of this with Eleanor breaking it down. I think some major light bulbs, this was being said by Senator Lummis. Major light bulbs were switched on during the meeting. And also, she mentions that it happened with people she would not have expected it to encounter when she walked in the room. So, interesting people there for sure. Now, Patrick Witt emerged from the meeting looking a little frustrated. So, no comment also. Tim Scott emerged smiling, but he's always smiling, but he did decline to comment. I don't know if we've got a deal or not, but it's Friday, and you know what happens on Fridays, guys. We always get that late minute drop coming in out of the blue when liquidity is low. You know what happens. So could be some trades going on. Eleanor went on right here, and this is a good example of that. The White House Council of Economic Advisors now has a study examining stablecoin yield and its potential impact on deposit flight. And basically, what the study says is there's no potential deposit flight. So they've been holding this, or they've had it, or they just presented it, showing the banks that there's no deposit flight here. So all of this time, you've been crying and complaining about deposit flight. And in fact, the data shows otherwise.